What's up guys, Reed from Work Turbo, and today we're going to talk about simple manual boost controllers and how to set them up specifically on your internally wastegated turbo. So hang tight, let's jump in and find out what it's all about. Alright guys, I got you all set up in here. We have our internally gated turbo sitting here with our pressure source from an air compressor, and the actuator is set up just like in our previous video. If you haven't watched it, go check out our introduction to internal wastegates and how to set those guys up. But this one is ready to go. Got some preload in on it, and we are just looking for a way to get easy, quick, adjustable, accurate boost control. That's a mouthful. Installation of these is super simple. They are just a boost T. So we're going to disconnect our pressure source from our manifold, T this guy into it, noting the direction of pressure travel. I've got an arrow on the back that tells you in and out. All right, so we got this baby all the way closed, so that's going to give us our baseline boost setting. So let's check it and see what it is. We're going to start adding some pressure to it. We're watching the indicator for motion, and we're going to see where this guy goes. All right, so right now we've got a crack pressure of about 13 pounds. And so we're going to call that fully closed. We're going to have somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 to 14 pound range of boost on the car at this point. So if you want more boost, what do? Well, it's pretty simple. The top of this boost T is adjustable. So you just turn it, and it's got detents and clicks that allow you to count. I would suggest taking some notes so you know. Setting your turbo up on a workbench like this, I know is not always an option, but if you have this as an option, this will be super valuable for you as a tuning tool to know how many turns or clicks you put on your controller and the desired result you get from your actuator at that point. So let's start off with it. We were fully closed. Let's just go into this guy 3 clicks, and let's see if we get any type of boost increase at all. So we're watching our indicator to move. All right, so there we go. So 3 clicks in, we got right at 1 pound of boost increase before we got motion out of the actuator. Let's back it back down a little bit. Let's go 3 more clicks. 1, 2, 3. You'll notice, if you can hear it, the air coming out of it. These work as a bleeder. So what they're doing is they're robbing the pressure signal from the actuator canister. Therefore raising its crack point. All right, so 3 more clicks in, we're right at 15 pounds. Let's do another 3. Right at 16 pounds. How far can this guy go? Well, let's just do a little test. There's 3 more. Just shy of 17 pounds. And you'll get to a point where there's just not enough capacity in this bleeder to allow any more boost increase or air bypass. All right, so that's going to give us basically 17, just a little bit over 17 psi. We can see if we can continue to go further into this. Three more clicks in, just shy of 18. So as you keep putting turns in, you're increasing the amount of bleed air. This bleed air is robbing the signal from this actuator. At some point, like I stated earlier, you'll get to a point of diminishing returns. You'll continue to add boost command into this, and it just will not physically bleed enough. That's the limitation of the actuator at that point. So you'll either need to adjust your actuator or go to a stiffer spring. But for the ability to adjust, say, up to about 5 pounds of boost pressure easily, these guys are super cheap, super easy to install, and very reliable. Let's go, so we were at 3 clicks in to get us to 3, and another 3, 9, 12. So that should give us back to around our 17 pounds. All right, so 16 and a half. And like I said, write all these numbers down so it will help you. You'll know that, okay, I'm sitting at this boost pressure and I need 3 more pounds. I need to put 9 clicks in. A reference is always going to benefit you. My finger covered up the bleed hole. That's why it jumped. There's 19. Just shy of 20. 21. I think we might have hit our limit right there. Nope, there we go, a little more. This guy's going a little bit further than I expected it to, which is kind of cool. When these things first came out way back, well, back in my day, we used whatever we could find for a bleeder. My first experience with the boost controller was an aquarium valve for a fish tank. It did exactly what we're doing here by creating a bleed. So we're at about 24 pounds right there. Maybe 25. This is pretty impressive for it having a base spring pressure of basically 12 pounds, that we are now almost doubling that. I wouldn't have expected it to go that far. So as you can see, it gave us quite a bit of a range of adjustment positive. These will work with just about any internally wastegated actuator that has one pressure port. There are certain limitations on what you can expect out of each one, but we'll be happy to answer any of those questions if you got them. But if you're looking for a simple, quick, and easy boost controller, the Boost T is definitely should be on your shopping list. And I hope this video just went over its operation, its limits, and I tell you what, it kind of impressed me that it was able to generate that type of boost increase with such a small base pressure canister. Hats off, pretty high quality little product. We're going to put this in a car and test it in the future, so be sure to stay tuned. We got lots more tech coming your way. Boost on. Don't kill your rod bearings.